This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home Target Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Clark, opening day in the NBA. Nothing could be better. Did you ever get opening day jitters?
Yeah, I did. I mean, the butterflies are there, and it's a good thing. The key for me was to breathe deeply, get that first sweat going, and then everything settled down from there.
High post try. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And teams have to be concerned about Williams' first step. It makes it easy for him to find open jumpers and create some space.
Rose attacking. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
One step and go. His plan was to drive the whole time.
Here's Cowboy. There's the drive, and that one is stuffed right through.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Garnett with the block.
Big block that time by Garnett, using every inch of that frame to get the block.
Here's Cowboy. Driving inside. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Woo-hoo. Quick off the bounce.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Rose. Jacks up a three. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Oh, quick thinking of Rose. I like when he goes just right up with that one.
Here's Brandon. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. For 3, Harris drains the three-pointer.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
They get a hand on it. Here's Hassel, defended by Garnett. Chandler, and he converts the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the basket by Harris.
Showing off the range there.
Chicago leading. Williams double team. Pass to Marshall. Three-pointer. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Cowboy, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Like seeing him drain that 3-ball, showing he's capable of doing damage from outside.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. This is the first they're seeing of the Timberwolves here. First game of the NBA's regular season for them. The Timberwolves making a change here. Buckner's checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Crawford's checked in. Harris with it. Guarded now by Marshall. He tries for 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Rose. He has 5, and they pick up 2.
So good at keeping his options open. Rose always able to see the open shooter.
Harris outside. Six on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Crawford outside. Left side, Williams. There's the triple. That's good from Crawford on the assist by Williams.
Zero hesitation there. He decided to shoot before he even got it.
And here's Harris from the arc. Drills it from outside. Harris has got 12.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Smith checked in for Minnesota. Garbage man comes in for Harris. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Here's Buckner going inside.
And you don't really expect that level of passing from Smith, but he makes the right choice there.
Chicago's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. The numbers in their favor. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. That's 10 points for Cowboy.
That three-point shot can change games. It can really open up the half court as well.
Here's Hassel. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Bulls trail by 3. And here's Crawford. That's tipped.
Showing his defense can speak for itself. Tremendous block.
Here's Cowboy. 10 points for him. Buries the long-range jumper. Cowboy's got 13. Here's Crawford. Curry with the bucket.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
And he trains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play is under review.
He beat the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay to get these big calls right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead as they wrap up the first quarter with a massive 16-6 run. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
You know, so far in this one, these guys... My goodness.
Well, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
And so Crawford will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 9-point game.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Robinson. Rebound by Serbiak.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Here's Telfair. Got it. Good job in the low post. Telfair's got the lead up to 11 now for Minnesota.
If you get the ball that close, you kind of have to finish it.
Crawford looking over the floor. Here's Hassel, headed by Serbiak. And the rejection by Smith. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in.
excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Here's Telfair, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Muscling that thing in. Tough shot.
Bulls trail by 11. Pass to Pfizer. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Some theatrics above the rim there. That'll infuse the entire team with energy.
Here's Buckner, guarded by Crawford. Buckner, good. Buckner's got 4 this quarter. One of the stories last season, the return of the great Michael Jordan, coming out of retirement. Clark, how'd you think Michael looked?
Well, he looked a little rusty, but he's still Michael Jordan, and it's only a matter of time, in my opinion, for him to get back to the level he was at before he left the game. He came back, his first game back, he scores 22. That says it all right there. He helped Washington nearly double their win total, so yeah, he's still got it a little bit.
Here's the floater, and he gets the bucket. Crawford's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defender.
And he jams it with authority.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Drills the three-pointer.
Well, he acted before they could react. Defenses have to be alert to that.
And the Timberwolves call timing. Timberwolves leading by 7. Here's Garnett. And the layup falls.
Hey, anytime you're guarding Garnett inside, expect a certain level of physicality.
Now here's Crawford. 8 points for him. Right side Curry. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And that one, good.
Boy, I love how Brandon sets the table for his guys. Really the quintessential point guard. Gets the ball to his open teammate.
Here's Crawford. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Crawford's got 10 points in the game.
Offense can happen that fast. The moment he was lined up, he let it fly.
Here's Cowboy. He's guarded by Chandler. Here's Cowboy. Hands it from downtown. 18 points for him.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Timberwolves leading by 10. Puts up a deep 3. And another 3 for Minnesota. And Chicago has possession. There's 1:38 left here in the second. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Cowboy really making the difference here.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
Trenton Hassel, Jay Williams.
.137 left now here in the second. Here's Hassel by Serbiak. The shot's good. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Here's Cowboy. 21 points in the game. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
All night he's been recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
Pass to Hassel. Back to Williams. A floater. Garnett with the block. Here's Cowboy. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Cowboy. Takes it inside. Can't get the reverse flush. Bulls trail by 13. Inside. Chandler. And Chandler throws it down.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Here's Cowboy. That's good. And so Garnett with the assist. Cowboys got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves. Now Rose. He has 5. And now the Timberwolves on the break. The fast break ends at the rim of the jam.
How about the power finish?
And it's Rose with the ball for the Bulls. Pass to Chandler. 3 seconds left, and a dunk by Chandler.
And they answer right back with as much force as possible.
This is a heavyweight battle, isn't it? Both teams trading punches.
And guys, I hope they keep it up just like this. Let's see some more end-to-end action.
Number 20, Jamal Harris.
Williams for 3. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been... And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Cowboy in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Minnesota leading by 10. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Williams.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Cowboy. Just 5 on the clock. Fires away from way outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Williams in the post. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And we know Williams can shoot it, but he can do this as well. Great 3-level scoring ability.
Here's Cowboy. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Harris with it. Williams picks him up. Pulls up for 3. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Here's Garnett. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
That high release point for Garnett really helps him. Feels like nobody can block his shot inside.
Chicago calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Marshall dishes to Williams. Pass to Hassel. Garnett with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Cowboy. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Rose has got 5 points in the quarter.
Love how Rose capitalizes from the perimeter now. He's got great touch from outside the arc.
Left side, Harris. He takes it in and slam dunk by Harris.
And that's how you take it to the rim, with authority.
Bulls trail by 11. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Back to Rose, and now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Marshall with it. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 6 to shoot. Chandler with the screen on Harris. Chicago needs to get off his shot here. And Chandler throws it down.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Minnesota calls timeout. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Shoots the 3, and that one's good. Cowboy. Cowboy's got 32 points.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Chandler, and the dunk by Chandler.
And for a rookie, Jay Williams is really clever, able to move the ball into the hands of a ready shooter.
Left side, Harris. Garnett finds Harris. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Rose.
The only place for shots like that are in shoot-around.
Exactly. I mean, that shot is one he shouldn't even think about taking.
Knocked loose and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Checked in for Minnesota. The Bulls also changing it up. Robinson's checked in for Rose, and it's Crawford in for Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Chandler. Here's Hassel. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Tyson Chandler.
Hassel's got it back down to within single digits for the Bulls. Here's Buckner, guarded by Crawford. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Major posterization right there, guys. Defender gave him up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
Chicago has gone off with a three-pointer tonight. They're a perfect 7 of 7. Knocks it loose. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Here's Buckner. Nailed from three-point land. Buckner's got 5 points now this quarter.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Crawford, no one around him. The shot's good. Marshall making the play.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Cowboy. And another three for Minnesota.
Really hard to guard him any better. I mean, sometimes he drains the three no matter what.
And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Chandler.
And that was a very close look.
Here's Buckner. Good on the shot. Buckner's got 18 points. Here is Robinson. Nothing on the board. Pass to Crawford. Down low. And the dunk by Chandler.
I like the pass, moving it to get a better look.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Here's Buckner. Oh!
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Fires the three. Drops in the tray. Buckner's got 23 points.
Wow. Filling it up in a hurry.
And here's Crawford. Over to the left wing. Tries it from 19. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Timberwolves lead by 14. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Outside Curry. Here's Hoiberg. Crawford outside. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. And so here is Chicago. Bounce pass, Crawford. Here's Hoiberg. Again, Chicago.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way. And taking it right to the hole. No indecision from Smith that time.
And so Crawford will bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 11. From the arc, sinks the three-pointer. Crawford's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for Chicago.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
And when you thought this 4th quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Can't quite put my finger on it, but something gave them a jolt, and now they're knocking down everything. We got some fireworks in store for us down the stretch.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Holloway into the lane.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Harris is checked in for Minnesota. And Chicago also making a switch. Rose is checked in.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
Bulls trail by 9. Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Crawford outside. Nifty move. The rebound by Brandon. Timberwolves leading by 9. Here's Holloway. He's covered by Rose. The shot's good from Holloway. Garbage man's got 5 points now in the quarter. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Crawford kicks to Robinson. Curry is inside, and he banks in the layup.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Pass to Brandon. Here's Holloway.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
Powered down with both hands.
Oh, my. He's just getting nasty on him now, fellas.
You know, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out the really slick move.
No question about it, guys. He doesn't mind putting a little salt in that wound.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Timeout called, Timberwolves. So both teams making some changes here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Minnesota's coach had some words for his team. He told his players, "I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now." Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
And Rose has really good shot selection. Outstanding at shooting when he's in rhythm.
In the corner, it's Harris. And the three ball is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Rose goes in, fires it up. Again, Chicago.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
Harris looking it over. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Timberwolves leading by 8. Kept alive to the wing on the left. Here's Cowboy. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here's Harris from the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And the basket by Harris.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Timberwolves.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Cowboy.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Fires from deep. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about does